Human growth and development students, we are just marching through this semester. We have completed a lot here. I'm going to go ahead and close up Module 3. Module 4, you should be completing this week. Remember, it's due Sunday by midnight. Module 5 is where we're sitting right now. If you have not yet, please go in and look at your current grades. Make sure it is what you are expecting. Everything has been graded and is up to date, and so exactly what you see as your grade is exactly what I see. Please make sure that you are turning things in on time and that you are doing your best work for your best grade. So let's jump into this. Our Module 5 directions, we are talking this week about physical and cognitive development in early childhood, and it is so exciting. I love this stuff. So just like normal, we're going to read and do our smart book. We are going to listen and then reflect, observe, and then comment, and then assess. We're going to read Chapter 5, Physical and Cognitive Development, and then do the smart book assignment there. We are going to listen to the Chapter 5 short reflection. It is 30 minutes, and there are other little videos that I want you to watch in there. And then we're going to reflect on the top 5 things that you would like for caregivers of children ages 2 to 7 to know about their physical and cognitive development. We'll talk more about that in a second. And then you're going to observe 2 videos about Reggio Emilia approach to education, and then you are going to comment on those and then assess. So let's look at everything here. This is the video you're watching right now. You just saw me click on it. This is how I want you to access that Connect McGraw-Hill assignment. I know I had someone say that they weren't getting their points for it, and it's because you have to go in specifically Module 5 right there because it's all connected through that link. And then here's our Chapter 5 lecture that I have done for you. And you will see if I toggle back and forth right here, here are the 4 videos that I tell you to stop and pause throughout the lecture to watch. Please make sure you're doing that. They are fantastic. Maybe you read the text already and you're listening to this lecture and you still really can't grasp the concept of scaffolding or ZPD, the idea of conservation, this marshmallow experiment, this WUG test, which is very fascinating. Watch the short little videos. They're just 3-4 minutes in length, but they will help you really comprehend these ideas a lot better. After you are finished listening to the lecture, go ahead and do your Lecture 5 reflection. Again, I want you to think of the top 5 things that we as caregivers, educators, parents need to remember about children's ages 2 to 7, specifically about their physical and cognitive development. And I'm going to have you type up just 5 different paragraphs. This is thing 1 I want you to remember in a paragraph. Here's thing 2 I want you to remember. Thing 3. Those 5 areas of most importance is your opinion. I do not care what they are, but please show me that you have read the content, that you've listened to the content, that you've watched short videos, that you are academically prepared to represent and advocate for this age group right here to those caregivers. So simple, just 5 paragraphs, the top 5 things that you took away. And then here's our observation. I specifically want you to look at the Reggio Emilia approach. Here are 2 very short videos. I think they're both about 4 or 5 minutes. This is telling you about the approach, the educational approach, and this one is showing you a video of one of those specific classrooms. What I would like for you to do is, after you watch those 2, I want you to tell me what you notice about the language of the classrooms, the setup of the classroom. Is it different? Is it the same than what you're used to? The decor, teacher and student roles, activities that they're doing, resources in the classroom. In your reflection, I want you to post on this discussion board one thing that you liked. Think about all these things we mentioned. Something you didn't like as much or you disagree with. Think about all these things we just mentioned. And then a question that you may have. And then you can comment on two of your peers' posts, and maybe you have the answer to their question. And so you are going to go ahead and start that right there. Just like normal, you can't see anyone else's original post until you've made your first post, and then you can go back in and comment. And then, of course, 10 questions, 30 minutes, your chapter 5 quiz. That is it. Remember, everything is due Sunday by midnight. If you have any questions, please let me know, and I hope you enjoy this module.